Yo, what's going on, Dragon Ballers? We are here with the Control Fiends, Danny and Mike. So Danny did exceptionally well this weekend with Bulma all 4 days. We're very proud of him. Mike, of course, being the guru behind the Bulma deck. So Danny, why don't you tell us what you did this weekend?
All right, so Thursday, day one, I got 15th, top 16. I gave the win to one of our teammates. He needed an invite. He got it, so shout out to him, Matt Varnick. Team Wars, we got second, day one, and then top eight in day two, Team Wars. And then in singles on Sunday, I got fourth. So pretty much topped every event. Also in Team Wars, the second day of Team Wars, we gave a win to a team that needed invites. They unfortunately didn't get it, but we kind of destroyed.
Trying to be the good guys, man.
We did very well. Yes, and Danny coming off a big win at Philly, it's really awesome.
Yeah, and my only losses were two of them were to Rios. You know,
guy's a monster.
Guy's a monster. He won. Shout out to him on Sunday. And my U7, which is not a great matchup.
All right, cool. Let's take a look at all these prize cards you got throughout the weekend. Holy crap. That is a lot of money in cardboard right there.
This is not including any of the event packs, championship packs. This is purely from Top Cut winner cards.
Yeah, that's real insanity. All right, let's take a look at the deck that got you there. So basically this is So basically this is an updated Bulma deck from his first place Philly placing. So let's see what we changed.
Yeah, so the core is definitely the same. The sideboard changed quite a bit. And there's a couple key cards in the main deck that I changed, and I'll just run through some of the cards and just make notable points. Got to get the pre-release leader, get it stamped, pay respects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very important to the competitive success of the deck for sure.
Draw two, amazing. You guys know what it does. Draw one, give everything blocker. Untap two, awakening. So real quick, we'll go through one drops. My Videl,
card needs to be banned.
Tons of one drops. You gotta play four of both. This grabs super combos. Rolly Crown. This is barrier. This is arguably the most important one to start seeing early, especially against U7. They freeze every turn. The Goku, I think 2 is a perfect number. This card is amazing. This is actually so important in the early and mid game to pressure unisons, and then when you're done killing the unison, you start hitting them for 25, which is crazy.
Yeah, this is a staple red card. Like red good card .dex, just play this card. Like one drop 25k that draws a card. It's nasty.
So Baba and bandages. I cut bandages to one. This is a Mike recommendation. I don't love it, but I think it was needed because I needed to fit some more tech cards. I sided this out a lot sometimes. There are some matchups. You just gotta think about it sometimes. Like if you really do need multiple blockers in one energy.
Did you ever get screwed with bandages in the deck or in the life or not?
One time. One time. It was actually multiple times where I drew it, so I could see it coming. I could combo it off. Goten. I might bring this up to 3. I'm not sure yet. The games I lost. Some of the games I lost, I didn't see unison. The baby unison's way too important. So possible bring it up. Peel off the cunning. The card I actually really wanted to play is Plotting World Domination. It's actually the Earthling side of this. It searches top 5 for Earthlings, but this actually destroyed some Sensu Bean decks, and I actually didn't play the main deck this on some of the days. Just draw a blocker. Sometimes I just want to draw a card. More one drops is pretty much what I'm trying to say. The one drop Trunks that takes life is Saiyan Kaba.
My boy.
This card was okay. People actually got super threatened when I played this, so they actually counterplayed it a lot. It's pretty funny. So it just became blocker. It pressures unison. It's good little mic tech. So that's all the one drops. Let's move these out of the way. So 4 Bunny Girl. It's amazing. 4 Videl. We played a unison.
The fact that Bunny Girl can play Videl is absolutely broken in half. You can Videl multiple times per turn without having to counterplay.
Yeah, that actually came up very few times. I think people are starting to adjust, so this gets countered a ton. People always, if they plan to threaten my blockers, they always prep for it, but that's fine. You gotta feel out the turns and leave energy up if you need negates and such. So yeah. 4 Raditz.
Obviously,
draws 2. 4 unisons, of course. This is honestly, the key of the deck, what like really gives this a deck a chance. It's completely insane. Removal, draw cards.
The permanent makes your leader not a 10k leader.
Insane. It's too good. So the GTA drop, 2 perfect number. I never wanted to go to 1. You got to see this card. Like it's just amazing mid game pressure. Once you start stabilizing, people have a hard time dealing with it. And it just closes out games by itself sometimes. And big thing, I don't know if some people know, but if you already have it tucked up under your unison at the start of the turn, you can actually swing 6 times with it if you have 6 markers and 6 energy. it almost came up a couple times, but yeah, it's pretty good. And the biggest addition, I think some OG Bulma players were playing Giant Force, but it was a recent addition. And this card is completely insane. It's one of our win conditions. It has dual tech crit. Doesn't really matter. -2, I've never used it. The main thing is the -4. You pay at -4, pay 4 red and then X and deal them that much damage. I burned tons and tons of people. Bang bang. You guys know what I'm saying? Shot people
What's going
for
on the mat?
4 damage. Shot some people for 4 damage, 3 damage. Big thing to remember is, in the really slow matchups, I actually saved my awakening till turn 9. So the magic number.
No, who wants to hear turn 9?
You got a room full
What are
of
you guys?
chuckles.
What are you guys laughing at?
You said that like it's such a like.
Yeah, like normal.
Nobody wants to hear turn 9.
Yeah, because I'm trying to hear turn 12, baby.
Hey, so 9 is the magic number for 4 life to shoot them for 4 life with awakening plus GT. You tuck it out. You play it for 3. Tuck it under goes to 4 markers. Awaken, you have 8 energy. -4, shoot them for 4. It goes lower and lower the less life they have, and higher, of course. So like 8 energy for 3 life, 10 for 5 life.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this format is just getting kind of like stallier and stallier. So this card just came in the deck to help win those blue matchups and other stally decks.
Yeah, it's definitely for the blue matchups. I shot mostly blue leaders, blue baby. Sometimes I think gamma one time. So it's pretty good. And real degenerate. They can't interact with it. So yeah, 2 concentrated destruction. You need this against a barrier. Lord Slug kind of rips our deck apart. This actually was so good against Trunks Jita. Killing the Trunks is killing Miraculous, the 6-drop Negate.
And picking up with Videl is insane.
Yes, picking up with Dell is very good. 2 Resolve Reneweds. I had 3 in Philly. I thought that was very excessive. This card's it's really strange. Like you sometimes just hold it in your hand. Just sometimes you need it, but it's like really rare that you need it. But it's just sometimes you need a 50k counter. Then the Negate lineup. 3 Topo, 3 Rays. I kept it that way. 317. This is the new addition to Negates. I think I had this in Philly, but I added Afterimage. I think this is Big J's idea. That's Jordan Markle. I was very afraid of Dragon Fist. It's one of the scariest cards against our deck. We can't block. See, Afterimage. It also helps with Awakening. Didn't come with those that much. I still want Testing Opposition. People love double strike me from 5 to 3. I think this Negate lineup is perfect. This comes out a lot. You got to be careful of Tyrannical Blow. Gamma has counters to it. So we side into more Rays. And Rays is very good against Yardrat Goku. And I kept Android 17 in at 2. I think it's a great number. It really pushes your advantage sometimes when you're just playing Videls. Pick up super combos on their turn. And then the 1-ups, Champa, Vegeta SCR, and New Ruler. I actually played 2 Champa during the first singles because I actually use this a lot to kill unisons. Sometimes when you have to get rid of the Boo unison. But it's double strike. New Ruler, Vegeta SCR is amazing. So let's go into the sideboard. 2 Broly Crown. This is the same thing as Philly. Absolutely amazing against blue and yellow. The very common decks nowadays. Take out coolers, take out floodgates from blue, and hand information is broken.
Yep.
2 Vegeta Unison. So I actually cut it down to 2. I realized that you actually still have to play baby at the beginning of the game. You got to clean up the board because if they have a big board like a cell, like a Gamma has their 9-drop cell, you got to remove that before you actually play Vegito. So yeah, this -2 is crazy. Another Giant Force. Got to see it against baby. It's really hard to kill him without it. SS4 Vegeta. SS4 Vegeta is actually another deck I burned. I just remembered shooting them for 4. Burn. Strategic Mind. Give Marcus Vegito. You know the deal. Pick it up. The extra rays, you really need it against the unison-based decks like Yardrat. They dual attack all the time. This is actually one of the MVPs, I think, of the big change I did to the deck. Mike told me to play BMS for Trunks Vegeta and Gamma, and it was completely busted in Trunks Vegeta. I actually felt free because, like, especially if I play at turn 1, they're not gonna play. Like, they usually get 1 Trunks out, right? And then after that, they don't get it all. They desperately want to deal with it because it's stopping their draw engine. They get so starved. They're Black Kamehameha swinging everything into it. It's amazing. And then they play Trunks Unison to kill it. I kill the Trunks Unison easy. That's so good. 1 Jiren. The only time I've ever been turning the tide, I've won. So, and I didn't Jiren. I mean, people are not. A lot of people are actually siding out turning the tide. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, it's an unplayable card pretty much.
Yeah, because it's best one pre-side, big thing. 2 Oceanus, amazing against Tyrannical Blow. I love siding it in. I actually took all my topos because you tap out for topo, you walk into a T-blow, you lose the game pretty much. So you got to play Oceanus, and I actually didn't mill anyone out. Maybe one person this whole weekend. Machika Bor, another great addition. This actually works really well with Giant Force. Sometimes I could play Giant Force, play Machika Bor, call Kale. I have 7 blockers on board. What are you going to do? You lost. And then Sin Shenron, I never played it. It's amazing in theory. Oh, sorry. I played it 1 time, and it didn't really do much. But it's great against Boo Unison. Yeah, it's barrier blocker, dual attack, mill.
Can take all 4 markers on its own.
Yep.
All right, so those are the big changes to the popular Bulma deck, the very fan favorite Bulma deck.
Yeah.
So
That deck's not that good, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, I
think
forget
so.
who said it, but
I think
they were wrong.
I think
As
it's
normal.
a very, very toxic deck. But anyways, Danny, you want to throw any shout outs out there?
Yeah, big shout outs. I got a long list. Mystic, TCG, DBS Deck Planets, our sponsors. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to Mike.
Okay, I was waiting for that one.
Shout out to Mike, of course. He told me to play Bulma. I'm still playing it. I
Right
think
to the end, to the wheels fall off, baby.
until the wheels fall off. I love Bulma. It's actually really fun. I think a lot of people are maybe piloting wrong or building decks wrong. I'm not sure what's going on because no one else is performing very well.
Instructions unclear.
Instruction unclear. Shout out to the whole team. We killed it this weekend. Yeah.
Awesome, man. We'll see you next time.
Shout out to Bandai. I mean, Fashbender, GenCon, great event. Yes.
Yes, excellent. All right, bye.